Have you ever found yourself lying in bed, tossing and turning, staring at the ceiling, wondering why sleep just isn't as restful as it used to be? Or maybe you fall asleep quickly, but wake up groggy, achy, or just plain drained the next morning. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. Many people over 70 experience changes in sleep patterns, but what most don't realize is that some of the things we're doing right before bed might actually be harming our health more than helping it. It's not just about getting to sleep, it's about how we prepare for it. The hours before bedtime are some of the most important for your heart, brain, and overall longevity. And surprisingly, a few very common nighttime habits may be silently working against you. Things that seem harmless, even comforting, could be slowly wearing down your energy, your memory, and your body's ability to heal overnight. In this video, we're going to talk about 4 bedtime habits that, according to doctors, could be quietly destroying your health after 70. The good news? Once you recognize them, they're easy to fix. You don't need fancy supplements, expensive gadgets, or a new mattress. Just a few mindful adjustments that can make a world of difference. Let's start with something incredibly common: falling asleep in front of the TV. Now, I know it's cozy. You're curled up in your recliner, a warm blanket, maybe a favorite old movie playing. It feels harmless, right? But here's what really happens. The blue light from screens, whether it's a television, tablet, or even your phone, tricks your brain into thinking it's still daytime. That light suppresses melatonin, the hormone your body needs to wind down and enter deep, restorative sleep. And without that deep sleep, your body misses out on crucial repair time. Over time, this can affect memory, immunity, and even blood pressure. Instead of screen time, try swapping your routine for something screen-free the last hour before bed. Reading a physical book, journaling, or even listening to calm music can help ease your body into a more natural sleep rhythm. You might be surprised at how quickly your sleep improves, without even changing your bedtime. Now let's talk about something that sounds helpful but often backfires: late-night snacking. It's easy to grab a cookie or a small bowl of something light before bed, especially if dinner was early. But here's the thing. Eating right before you lie down can cause your digestion to kick into high gear just when your body is trying to rest. This not only disrupts your sleep but also raises blood sugar and increases inflammation overnight, especially if the snack is high in sugar or processed carbs. Over time, this habit can contribute to weight gain, heart issues, and even increase your risk for type 2 diabetes. A better approach? Finish your last meal at least 2 to 3 hours before bed. If you're truly hungry later on, reach for something gentle on the stomach, like a few almonds, a warm herbal tea, or a small piece of banana. You're not just avoiding the bad, you're giving your body a real chance to rest, digest, and reset properly through the night. Now that we've looked at screen time and snacking, 2 habits that can quietly rob you of your health while you sleep, it's time to shift our focus to something that many seniors do out of routine, yet it may be doing more harm than good: taking sleep medications too often without questioning their long-term effects. Now let me be clear, there's absolutely no shame in needing help to fall asleep from time to time. Many people over 70 are prescribed sleep aids, and for short-term use, under a doctor's guidance, they can be helpful. But the issue is when they become a nightly routine without reassessment, and that's something doctors are increasingly concerned about. The body changes with age, and what used to work in your 50s may have a very different impact now. Many over-the-counter and even prescription sleep aids can cause drowsiness the next day, increase your risk of falls, interfere with memory, and may even contribute to long-term cognitive decline if used regularly. Some medications can also interact with other prescriptions you might be taking, making the risks even higher. If you find yourself reaching for that pill night after night, it might be time to pause and ask, is this helping? Or could it be slowly hurting me? You don't have to stop cold turkey, and you should always speak with your doctor first, but it's worth exploring natural sleep strategies. Deep breathing exercises, magnesium-rich foods in the evening, or even a calming nighttime routine can sometimes work wonders without the side effects. Sometimes, just a small change in your routine can make a big impact. And speaking of routines, let's touch on one more habit that might sound like a good idea: but could actually be setting you up for a rough night. It's going to bed without managing your worries. If your mind is racing the moment your head hits the pillow, you know exactly what I mean. You're lying there, not physically tired, but mentally overloaded, thinking about your health, your family, the future. These quiet, late-night thoughts might seem harmless, but they can trigger stress hormones that disrupt your ability to fully rest. The body doesn't know the difference between real danger and emotional worry. It just reacts. And when cortisol, your stress hormone, stays elevated during the night, it reduces the quality of your sleep and prevents your heart and brain from entering full recovery mode. Over time, this can wear down your resilience, affect blood pressure, and even weaken your immune system. Instead of trying to push those thoughts away, try this. Before bed, take 5 minutes to write down your worries in a notebook. Just the act of getting them out of your head and onto paper can help you feel more at ease. You don't have to solve everything tonight, but you can give yourself permission to rest, knowing it'll still be there tomorrow and you'll be stronger for it. By simply shifting these habits even slightly, you're creating a healthier, more healing environment for your body each night. These bedtime hours are a chance to restore your energy, protect your memory, and support your long-term well-being. And the best part? These are changes you control. You don't need a doctor's appointment or a big budget, just awareness, intention, and a little patience with yourself. Let's look at the final bedtime habit next, one that many seniors overlook entirely, yet it can have a lasting impact on heart health, energy, and even mood. Ignoring your sleep environment. This is one of those things that seems so basic most people don't even give it a second thought. But doctors and sleep specialists will tell you, it matters more than you think. The temperature of your bedroom, the type of lighting, even the firmness of your pillow can quietly affect your heart rate, blood pressure, and overall sleep quality. And over time, poor sleep night after night slowly chips away at your body's ability to repair itself. If your bedroom is too warm or too cluttered, your brain has to work harder to relax. A messy space can subtly trigger stress or a sense of unrest, even if you don't realize it. And if you've been sleeping on the same mattress or pillow for the last 15 years, your spine and joints may not be getting the support they need. That might explain those morning aches and pains you thought were just part of getting older. Creating a calm, sleep-friendly space doesn't have to mean a complete bedroom makeover. Sometimes it's as simple as using blackout curtains to block outside light, turning off overhead lamps and switching to a warm-toned bedside lamp, or making sure the room stays cool. Around 65 to 68 degrees is ideal for most older adults. Even adding a white noise machine or a soft fan can help block distracting sounds and keep your sleep cycle steady. These small tweaks are more than just comfort upgrades. They're an investment in your nightly recovery. Every hour of good quality sleep gives your heart a break, helps your brain clear out toxins, and supports your immune system so you can stay stronger and more resilient. Let's take a breath here. You've just learned about 4 bedtime habits that might be quietly working against your health after 70. Falling asleep with screens, late-night snacking, relying too heavily on sleep aids, and overlooking your sleep environment. The thing is, none of these are unusual. They're habits many people pick up over time because they're familiar, comforting, or just convenient. But now that you're aware of them, you have the power to make better choices, without judgment, without pressure. Just small, thoughtful steps in the right direction. Because your health, your energy, and your peace of mind are worth protecting. And here's the most important part. It's not too late. You can start tonight. Turn off the TV a little earlier. Skip the snack and opt for a calming tea. Write your worries down instead of holding them in. Make your bedroom feel like a sanctuary again. You don't need to overhaul everything at once. Just start with one change and let your body thank you. If any of this resonated with you, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Which bedtime habit do you think you'll work on first? Your story might help someone else feel encouraged to take that same first step. If you found this video helpful, give it a like. It helps more seniors discover this information. And don't forget to subscribe to Elder Living Wisdom for more real, practical tips to help you live stronger, smarter, and happier in your 60s, 70s, and beyond. Here's to better nights, brighter mornings, and living your best life at any age.